a line drive kick. It'll be Stanton returning from the goal line, and he's tripped up at the 22-yard line. Once again, some great special teams coverage by the Mounties, and they'll start. The Ventura College offense will start at their own 22.
We finally got a regular kickoff. No pooch kick.
Maybe the winds have calmed down a bit.
Hey, it was nice to see some action on a kick return there by Stanton. He was brought down right after the 20-yard line. Nice play by the recovering defense of Mount SAC, the recovering team, I should say, of Mount SAC.
21-3, the Mounties on top of the Pirates here at Ventura College. 7:35 left to go before we hit the half. The Pirates will start this offensive possession at their own 22. Snap is back. Brady pressured once again. What's new? And he's going down once again. Pump faked, and it looked like he was going to go deep that time, but too much time. And the Mounties bring him down for a loss of 5.
That was Maloa, the defensive end for Mount SAC, 6'1", 230, out of Sacramento, California, Grant Union High School. Nice job sniffing out the pump fake by Brady and just brought him down to the ground. Real big play by the defense there.
Boy, Brady, a Ventura College Pirate, he's going to need an eye patch after this one. Maybe a stick for a leg as well, or whatever the heck Pirates wear. 2nd and 15 here. Flushed out to his right is Brady. He's going to keep it and run and gets to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 7. But it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 8 situation here for Ventura College.
Yeah, Brady really having no option on the outside. He was kind of signaling to his wideout out there. That was Devontae Alfred on the play, and Alfred pretty much just stood there, so it didn't really help out Brady as far as providing a target down the field for a 1st down.
A 3rd and 5 here for the Pirates. I'd say they need this 1st down here. Give that defense a little bit more time to rest up on the sidelines. Stanton in motion from right to left. Brady's going down again in the backfield.
Mount SAC just did a nice job at blitzing the quarterback on that play. As simple as that is, they make it look even easier from up here, Chris, as they had no problem getting to the quarterback. I believe all 4 of their down linemen on that play just went up and got the quarterback.
You can't say enough about the tenacity of this defense.
And they're fast.
They're quick, they're big, they're strong, and right now, Ventura College, they can't stop them. VC going to punt again. Mounties bring the pressure. It's a fake. Rolling out is Chris Marshall, and he's going to pick up the 1st down as he scoots out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
I don't know if that was a true fake play. It looked like just a low snap, and he had really no time to get the punt off. He just bolted towards his left and he found a nice lane down the sideline there for the 1st down. It almost looked like he was about to kick it. He just picked up the low snap, picked it up, and just put his head down, ran towards the sideline, and got a nice big play there, Chris.
So just when you thought the Mounties were going to get the football back up by 18, VC keeps possession, and they have themselves a 1st and 10 now at their own 38. That's a big-time play. That's some guts right there.
However you can get the 1st down, you take it.
Stanton here on the run, and he picks up a 1st down as he hurdles a defender into Mountie territory to the 48-yard line of Mount SAC. Boy, Aaron Stanton is so quick.
Well, that was number 54 for the Mounties. Shiloh Pritchard had to go low on Stanton, which sounds weird because he's so tiny. You would think he would have an easier time.
Penalty, and this will back the ball all the way up to the 24-yard line of Ventura College, and instead of being at the Mountie 48,
make it 5 for 5 for both teams on penalties tonight, Chris.
1st and 25. That's a big momentum killer right there, is that flag, is little dump-off pass out of the backfield. Stanton breaking tackles across the 35, and he's finally taken down at the 37-yard line, a pickup of 14 on 1st and 25, and this will bring the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a nice job by the linebacker of Mount SAC, Walter Martin, making sure he grabs the foot or something when Stanton kind of blew past him. He was already on the ground.
I've been very impressed by what I've seen from Aaron Stanton so far here tonight. 2nd and 11. Brady drops back to pass, throws to the near side of the field, and the pass is dropped, incomplete. That time he was going for number 10, Kalen Montre Lee, the sophomore slot receiver at a nearby St. Bonaventure High School. And now it'll bring up 3rd down.
And Ventura really doing the complete opposite of what they've been doing the first 2 games of the season in rushing the ball more often than throwing, Chris.
3rd and 11. Brady drops back to pass here. More pressure, and he's just going to throw this one out of bounds, incomplete, in the vicinity of Devontae Alfred, the intended receiver. And the punting team will come out here once again. But you never do know with the Pirates after the fake that got them the first down.
Yeah, and, I was touching back on how often they pass as compared to running the ball in a game. 453 passing yards to 84 on the ground.
Very unbalanced, to say the least.
Well, no matter. They still have somewhat of an effective offense right now against Mount SAC.
Well, this one's a punt, and it's not a very good one. Luckily for the Pirates, it takes a friendly bounce and will be down to the 28-yard line. And that is where the Mounties offense will start with 4:02 left to go before we hit the half. 21-3. The Mountie offense leads, and you can't let the Mounties score once again if you're Ventura here and hope to stay in this ball game come the second half.
Well, it's just, defensively, Mount SAC's doing such a great job recognizing their run plays, and if you can't break out from that and your passing offense isn't clicking right now, then I have a hard time coming back because Justin Allo has this team nice and settled in as they continue this drive here for the Mounties.
They'll start at their own 28, up by 18. The lone back, Wilson. Allo going to throw to the far side of the field, incomplete. That time he was going for Tony Ingram, the freshman wide out of Carson. It'll be 2nd and 10. Perhaps the Mounties will start to sub in some guys that you don't usually see late in this first half up big. Ingram targeted there. Only 1 catch on the season so far. He's lined up in the slot position at the far side of the field here on a 2nd and 10. In motion from the near side to the far side is Steven Short. Allo drops back to pass. Pressure in his face. Throws, and it's caught by Ingram as he is wrestled down at the 37-yard line, about a yard short of that first down marker, and it'll be a 3rd and short for the Mounties. You might see their power package here.
Ingram did a great job just maintaining control and concentration on that last throw from Allo. It was almost like hot potato when he was trying to catch it. Fortunately for the Mounties, he held on to the ball.
3rd and 1 here. Pistol set for the Mounties. 3 receivers set. 2 to Allo's right, 1 to his left. Handoff, Wilson, big hole up the middle, and I believe he got to that first down marker, and he did. Move the chains for the Mounties. A big pickup of 2 on 3rd and short for Brandon Wilson, the big back.
Nice job there by the running back to get that first down on that last carry there, Chris. Brandon Wilson just put his head down and headed for the first down marker.
Mount SAC, they're spreading out the carries, to say the least, so far here tonight. Gates, Wilson, Vons, and, of course, Tolbert. 1st and 10, Allo. That's complete to Ingram at the far side of the field, and he picks up about 4 yards to the 43 on first down.
Talking about Ingram only getting minimal receptions, I believe Allo's gone to him the last 3 throws.
It's his new
there.
favorite target on this drive, at least.
Well, he provides a nice target, does Ingram, at 5'10", 180 out of Carson. So,
guess who else went to Carson High School?
Allo.
Justin Allo.
Mm-hmm.
The Carson Colt High School connection. This is Antoine Anderson catching it at the far side of the field on a bubble screen, and he picks up almost enough for a first down. It's going to be a 3rd and short once again for the Mounties. Clock now under 2.5 left to go before we hit the half. 21-3. The Mounties lead the Pirates at the half. We'll get you updated on some scores from around the Southern California JUCO scene, and we have an interview with former Mountie and Super Bowl champion Antonio Pierce. That's all coming up at the Mountie Sports Halftime Report, as on 3rd and short, handoff will go to Wilson once again here, and once again picks up the first down.
Kind of flew through the air on that last play there, Chris, as Wilson knew exactly where to go for the first down. Kind of jumped up, and they met him in the air. Unfortunately for Ventura, it was already past the first down marker.
Ball right at midfield. Now perhaps we'll get to see the Mounties in their quote-unquote 2-minute offense. 1st and 10. Allo drops back to pass and sails that one way over the head of the intended receiver, Almas Thompson. Another guy who we don't see all that much in the wide receiver slot. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, even if that ball was completed and caught, Wilson had really no room to go. Thompson really had no room to go. He would have been right at the line of scrimmage if that.
2nd and 10. Perhaps a good thing that Allo fired that one about a million feet over the head of the intended receiver. Sarcasm, of course. You like sarcasm, right, Brian?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. 2nd and 10. Allo drops back to pass, going for the home run ball on the far side of the field, and this time it's caught inside the 20 and wrestled down at the 18-yard line. That's Antoine Anderson for the first down. But there is a flag down on the field, and that might back up the Mounties.
Yeah, it's on Mount SAC, and unfortunately that play is going to be a wash as Allo really tossing down the field. Nice play. That was about a 40-yard throw there by Allo. And Anderson, who we haven't mentioned so far in this game that much, a nice reception there. Unfortunately, he's just washed out.
A holding call. What a dreaded penalty for that offense. It would have set them up in the red zone once again. But now they're pushed back to their own 35. 2nd and 25 upcoming for the Mounties. 4 receivers set, 2 stacked up on each side. The lone back is Omar Tolbert. Snap is back. Delayed handoff. Tolbert gets past the 35, and he's dragged down at the 39.
He thought he had some room up his left side there after a block. Unfortunately, his teammate slipped and fell and kind of plugged up that hole, so he had to kind of cut back. It was a little too late as the Ventura defense kind of sniffed that out and brought him down.
3rd and 21 here. You're up by 18. About a minute left to go before we hit the half. What's your play call?
Screen pass, probably. Maybe just run the ball.
We'll see. Here we go. Snap is back. Allo steps up in the pocket. He wants that first down, and the pass is nearly, and I mean nearly, intercepted that time by number 4, Marquise Price, the sophomore out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
It looked a little slippery out there as not only the DB but the receiver for Mount SAC both fell, and the DB almost had a pick there from Allo. Fortunately enough, it bounced right off of his chest, it looked like, Chris, and fell to the ground.
Would have been Allo's second INT of the game, but luckily, like you said, Brian, that one fell to the turf, and the Mounties, with 51 seconds left to go in the half, up 21-3, will punt it back to the Pirates. It'll be Fulham once again. He's done a pretty nice job in the punting game so far. High spiraling kick, and Stanton fumbled that one. Now picks it up past the 10 and takes a spill at the 16-yard line. So with 41 seconds left to go, you're obviously not content down 21-3 if you're the Pirates, but you're so far into your own territory, you might not want to risk anything going too far downfield here.
I personally, all these coaches have a lot more experience than I do,
You played flag football
and a lot more knowledge. I would personally just run the ball right now. And to reiterate on, it looked a little moist out there. I don't know where it's coming from, but Stanton, after that reception, he muffed the ball and luckily got back to it and picked it up, but he also slipped after recovering that ball also. So I don't know if it's the field getting a little moist here, Chris.
So with 41 seconds left to go, the Pirates will start at their own